Good evening and welcome to Ignite News on 6 at 6. It's Thursday, March 27th, 2025. I'm Rihanna Nikram. Thanks for joining us. Here are the highlights. U.S. Secretary of State warns of serious consequences if Venezuela attacks Guyana or ExxonMobil. Guyana and the U.S. signed Memorandum of Understanding to enhance security cooperation. GDF-U.S. hold joint exercises, and the World Bank approves $22 million health project. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has warned Venezuela that any military aggression or attacks on Guyana or American oil assets in Guyana's Stabroek Block would result in serious consequences. Today, he met with President Dr. Irfan Ali to discuss several national affairs and to pledge United States support to Guyana in light of the ongoing border controversy with Venezuela.
It would be a very bad day for the Venezuelan regime if they were to attack Guyana or attack ExxonMobil or anything like it. It would be a very bad day, a very bad week for them, and it would not end well for them. I'm not going to get into details of what we'll do. We're not big on those kinds of threats. I think everybody understands, and I want it to be clear. We've made this clear repeatedly. I think the U.S. Navy today is making it clear and demonstrating our ability to. We have a big Navy, and it can get almost anywhere. It can get anywhere in the world. We have commitments that exist today with Guyana. We want to build on those, expand on those, and we'll leave it for the appropriate time. But suffice it to say that if that regime were to do something such as that, it would be a very bad move. It would be a big mistake for them.
On March 1st, Venezuela sent a military offshore patrol vessel into Guyana's exclusive economic zone and communicated with several ExxonMobil-operated floating production, storage, and offloading vessels, as well as other vessels, informing them that they were in Venezuelan waters. The United States has over the past 10 years stated that it recognizes the validity of the 1899 Arbitral Tribunal Land Boundary Award to Guyana. Guyana's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Hugh Todd, and U.S. Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, today signed a Memorandum of Understanding aimed at enhancing security cooperation between the two nations. The MOU outlines a collaborative approach to addressing regional challenges such as narcotics trafficking, transnational organized crime, and broader security concerns. The agreement also lays the groundwork for greater cooperation in trade, energy, human capital development, and infrastructure. President Ali highlighted that Guyana and the U.S. have a great partnership which is built on shared values of democracy, peace, and respect for international law.
Guyana and the United States share a long bond of friendship and partnership. Indeed, the best of partnership are those built on shared values, mutual trust, and a commitment to the rule of law and international order. This is what underpins our bilateral relationship and friendship. The United States is our trusted partner as we continue to build a stable, secure, and democratic society here. This visit has allowed us to consolidate our bilateral agenda, defining policies and outlining clear intentions in areas of security, trade, energy, investments, infrastructure, democracy, regional peace and stability, human capital deployment and development. I am very pleased at the reassurance of the U.S. in ensuring the safeguard of our territorial integrity and sovereignty. Our partnership and joint commitment to the safeguard of this region from every disruptive force is key to the maintenance of democracy and adherence to the rule of law.
The Guyana Defense Force, GDF, is working with the U.S. Navy on joint maritime exercises this week. The drills involve the GDF patrol vessel, Shahood, and the U.S. Navy cruiser, USS Normandy. They are taking place in international waters and Guyana's exclusive economic zone. According to a release from the GDF, the exercises focus on communication, coordination, and defense readiness. Officials say the operation will strengthen maritime security and deepen defense ties between Guyana and the United States. The World Bank has approved a $22 million project to strengthen Guyana's health emergency systems. The project will adopt a One Health approach which integrates human, animal, and environmental health services. A release from the bank notes that Guyana faces an evolving set of public health threats, including non-communicable and infectious diseases. Additionally, even though a largely government-funded healthcare system serves around 80% of the population, hinterland regions still experience critical shortages of healthcare workers. The country's health information system is also mainly paper-based, making it difficult to track patient care and ensure continuity, especially during emergencies. To address these challenges, the World Bank and the Government of Guyana, with the support of the Pandemic Fund, have launched this project. It integrates and modernizes Guyana's public health infrastructure. The Guyana One Health project will further upgrade and decentralize the laboratory network, including transforming the National Public Health Reference Laboratory into a state-of-the-art facility. Veterinary and wildlife diagnostic capacity will also be expanded, utilizing the One Health approach, improving the ability to detect diseases which spread from animals to humans. The $447 million Deeds and Commercial Registries Authority building, commissioned at Saudi on Wednesday, will be integrated with the Caribbean region, paving the way for Guyanese businesses to be registered regionally. It is the first dedicated facility in Guyana to fully house the operations relating to land transactions, including transport, land registration, leases, and mortgages, as well as the provision of essential notarization, business registration, and land dispute resolution services. During his keynote address, President Dr. Irfan Ali highlighted the crucial link between justice and economic growth, stating that an efficient and reliable legal framework is key to a conducive business environment.
For delays. In a fast-growing economy like ours, where investment is pouring in and businesses are expanding, we cannot afford a legal system that struggles to keep pace. Decentralization and modernization are not luxuries, they are necessities. By bringing legal services closer to communities, digitizing records, and streamlining procedures, we can ensure that justice is not only accessible, but also swift and efficient.
The head of state noted that access to justice and economic growth goes hand in hand as it supports a business environment where investors feel safe, contracts are honored, and property rights are protected. He said that when businesses, whether large corporations or small family enterprises, know that they can settle disputes quickly and fairly, they're more likely to invest, expand, and create jobs. The main thoroughfare on the Essequibo coast will be upgraded to a 4-lane highway as part of the government's ongoing infrastructure development in Region 2. President Dr. Irfan Ali made the announcement on Wednesday while commissioning the new Deeds and Commercial Registries Authority building. President Ali explained that the government has previously focused heavily on community roads and infrastructure. However, the newest project for the region is the design and construction of a 4-lane highway. The design is expected to be completed by the end of 2025. Guyana could soon be reclaiming the title of breadbasket of the Caribbean. This is according to Chief Investment Officer Dr. Peter Ramsarup. Dr. Ramsarup told Ignite Insights the Caribbean community has expanded its 25 by 2025 food program to 2030 in an attempt to reduce its food import bill, which is over $6 billion. He believes that Guyana could benefit from this new deadline since it has the potential to reduce fertilizer costs and has expanded its farm-to-market roads. The commissioning of the regional ferry should also help distribute Guyana's produce regionally.
Guyana stands to benefit from that expenditure. We have been always known as the breadbasket of the region. Our government has put many things in place over the last few years. We have expanded on the farm-to-market roads. We have reduced the cost of containers and fertilizer taxes. We have reduced land fees. Many areas in the agriculture sector that creates a better opportunity for farmers to benefit.
Dr. Ramsarup noted, therefore, the importance of the agriculture sector remaining a key aspect of Guyana's non-oil economy and the immense contribution it makes both locally and regionally. The Guyana Police Force's Immigration Department on Monday officially launched the new Cooperative Republic of Guyana's 10-year e-passport. According to a release, the next generation e-passport integrates cutting-edge security measures, including biometric data, to ensure safer and more efficient international travel for Guyanese citizens. Also featured are illustration of Guyana's heritage and wildlife. Design elements include the jaguar, the iconic Kaitro Falls, St. George's Cathedral, and the Stabroek Market. Also included are tributes to Guyanese people and traditions. The passport includes depictions of Indian, African, Chinese, and indigenous cultural elements, from traditional dancers to cricket players. The passport reflects and reinforces the One Guyana vision of unity and diversity. The spotlight is now on Guyana as a major fashion hub with the launch of the Origins Guyana Fashion Festival on Wednesday. The official media launch of the event, which is set to be hosted from May 2nd to 4th, was marked by a mini fashion display hosted at the Railway Courtyard in Georgetown. It featured designs by local fashion icons including Sash Designs, Michelle Cole, Mark Harry, and Naturally Designs. Speaking at the event themed Foundations of Guyanese Fashion, Minister of Tourism, Industry and Commerce, Onij Waldron, hailed the development of the Guyanese fashion industry, noting that it is a force to be reckoned with. The festival, the minister noted, will be a catalyst for showcasing the brilliance of Guyanese fashion to the world. The Artichon Conference Center buzzed with excitement on Wednesday as the Guyana Learning Channel hosted the finale of WizKids 2025 and inaugural WizKids Teachers Edition. The event brought to a close 16 intense episodes of competition. Students and teachers from across Guyana showcased their intellect and quick thinking in a battle of wits, answering challenging questions designed to promote academic excellence and critical thinking. When the dust settled, Skylar Garchuran of Marian Academy emerged as WizKids 2025 champion, while Collis Dublin of New Diamond Grove Primary claimed the top spot in the Teachers Edition. Minister of Education Priya Manik Chan praised the initiative and highlighted its positive impact on students and educators, emphasizing how such competitions inspire a deeper love for knowledge and academic achievement.
Created worksheets, we revitalized the Guyana Learning Channel, and then we came up with WizKids. What's an entertaining way we could get children to watch content for this exam, the NGSA that they were going to take? And that's how this program came about. That was the birth of the program. It's very, very easy to forget those days because now we're all sitting close to each other. We're not wearing masks. We're going to school. We're fairly back into a fairly normal place. But I use this opportunity to say we must never go back to where we were.
Now for international news, in the United Kingdom, taxes may have to rise in the latter part of 2025, according to economists. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has not ruled out further increases, but told the BBC that there are opportunities as well as risks for the economy. Reeves told the BBC the UK is in intensive negotiations with the US to carve out a deal to avoid tariffs. However, the prospect of a global trade war still threatens to wipe out the room in the country's finances. Overnight, Trump announced new tariffs, or import taxes, of 25% on cars and car parts coming to the US from April 2nd. The UK has already been hit by 25% tariffs on steel and aluminum exported to the US. Meanwhile, Trump has promised a raft of further tariffs from April 2nd. And that's all for this edition of Ignite News on 6 at 6. For more stories, visit ignitenews.com or follow us on social media. Thanks for watching. I'm Rihanna Nikram. See you tomorrow for more Ignite News.